Yo, 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 what's going on, my friends? So, in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making 6 figures online with a done for you digital business in a box. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk, and now I help everyday men and women make 7 figures online without having to work a job. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to make your first 10K online with digital marketing. And then you can scale that to 6, 7 figures, up to you. But I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to make your first 10K, because this is exactly what I've done to make my first 10K with digital marketing. Okay. So this is the process, my friends. It's so simple. It's like I really simplify everything. It's a 3 step process. Okay. Step number one, you need an offer. Okay. This goes for any business. I don't care what business it is. You need an offer, right? What is that offer? That offer can be a product, it can be an opportunity, or it can be a service. Okay. Business 101. Now, here's the thing, you can create your own offer, but if you have no experience in business, that's going to take you a lot of time. You can create your own offer or you can sell other people's offers. Okay. So in this video, I'm showing you how you can sell other people's offer. Well, that's what I do, right? See, I have an offer. I have an offer. Okay. I I promote digital programs in the e-learning industry, and these digital programs allow me to earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. Okay. I've earned on every level. I've had 100 commissions, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. I've earned on every single level. Okay. So I'm proof that you can do this. Like not only have I made multiple 5 figures with this business, thousands of dollars, but we've created over 100 6 figure incrementers inside of our community doing this business, guys. So that's the proof. The proof is there. We have so much proof, but how much proof do you need? Like how much proof do you need? Like we've created over 100 6 figure incrementers. Like what? Do you need us to create a million 6 figure incrementers and then you're going to take action? Like how much proof do you freaking need? like honestly, I'm like really curious. Like how much proof do you actually need to take action? Like how much do you need? Okay. So step number one, offer, guys. Okay. I promote 5 different digital programs in the e-learning industry, which allow me to earn 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And we keep 100% profit here. I don't know if you've ever done multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing, but I have. So if you're doing like multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing, you only get to keep like 10 to 30% of your commissions. And then the rest of your commissions, they go to your upline or they go to the company. Okay. But here we keep 100% of the profit because we have master resale rights. I don't know if you know what that is. Master resale rights is when you purchase a digital product one time and then you have the resale rights to the product. So you can use the product and then you can resell the product and you keep 100% of the profit. Okay. I love master resale rights because it's literally the most profitable business model on the planet because we earn 100% profit, which means if someone goes to your website that we give you and let's say they purchase the $1,400 product, you get to keep the full $1,400. You're not splitting it with your upline, and you're not splitting it with the company. You see the difference? So why would you want to do multi-level marketing and split your commissions with other people if you don't have to? Why would you want to do affiliate marketing and split your commissions with other people if you don't have to? Okay. Like whatever floats your boat, but I prefer to keep 100% profit. Like if you love to split your commissions, go for it. I personally don't. Like I personally don't like jobs either. Like I hate jobs. I freaking hate them. I hate them. Why do I hate jobs? Because my company, the reason I started this business is because my company cut my pay in half. They cut my freaking pay in half out of the blue. Heartless. They didn't care. No feelings. They just cut, not just me, they cut our whole company's pay. They cut everybody's pay in half, guys, out of the blue. Like, yeah, sorry, we're going to cut your pay in half. And you got 3 weeks. You can decide you can stay or you can go. So why would I love jobs after that? After I've been abused by numerous jobs. And don't think it can't happen to you guys. Some of you think you're safe at your job, but yeah, okay. Like millions of people are getting fired every year. Millions of people are getting fired every year. Just Amazon just recently they just laid off like 10,000 people before Christmas. And like somehow you look around the world, you see people getting fired and somehow you don't think it's going to happen to you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Step number two, you need a system, guys. See, this is a 3 step process. I really make it simple. You need an offer, you need a system, you need a strategy. Works for any business, by the way. This works for any business. So the system right here allows you to make money while you're sleeping, right? Like if you go to my website, 7figuremonk.com, you can go there and learn more. Okay. So what happens? It takes you to a capture page, right? So what we're doing is we're capturing people's emails. We're building our email list. Just like Amazon, they have an email list. So many companies, so many businesses do email marketing. Why? Because it works. So, like, we're capturing people's emails, we're building our email list, then people are going to watch a video. And this video that you don't even have to create yourself, the video is doing the selling for you. And then they're getting emails from us, and the emails that you don't even have to create either are doing the selling for you, which takes people to your website, which also you don't even have to create. And that's where they can purchase one of the products. This is what allows you to make money while you're sleeping, guys. Okay. Like, I've woken up to, $600 sales, $900 sales, $1,400 sales. Okay. The most I made in one day with this business is $1,800. I've had like numerous days where I'd make $1,800. Have you ever made $1,800 in a day, guys? Have you ever done that? I never did that before this business, like, straight up. I never made even close to $1,800 in a day before I started this business. Never, never. And I'm 44 years old, and that never happened to me before I started this business. I started this business when I was maybe like 43, like 2024 or something. So the same. Step number 3, you need a strategy. Okay. See, 3-step process, guys. Offer, system, strategy. Works for any business. So what's our strategy? How do we get customers? What does every business needs? Every business needs customers. So how do we get customers? Well, we teach you attraction marketing. So all you need to do, you just have to be willing to learn how to do this. That's all. You just got to be willing to learn how to do this, just like I'm doing it. See, and you can do exactly what I'm doing, guys. You can just screenshot this, and you can, now you see what I'm doing. Very simple. Can you do this, guys? Can you get a board and write like a little child? Look at my handwriting. I write like a freaking 5-year-old, but I don't care. Right? So, like, all you got to do is post content, 3 pieces of content a day on social media, guys. You post 3 pieces of content a day, right? It's not hard. Bye, Cup of Joe. It was nice knowing you. Not. Okay. All you got to do is post 3 pieces of content a day, guys. Is that hard? No, it's not hard. Choose your hard. See, guys, before I went live, I probably created like probably like 15 pieces of content that I just saved in my drafts, and I'll just post these pieces of content throughout the day, throughout the week. So you don't even have to create all your content every day. Like, you don't have to create content every single day. You could just sit down and create a bunch of pieces of content and store it in your drafts. It's called batch creating content, and then you can just release the content throughout the day, throughout the week. You can even schedule creating, like, you can schedule when your content goes out, even on different apps and stuff. I don't always schedule, but you can. So you got to create 3 pieces of content. But I created like 15 pieces of content, and you know how long that took me? Like, little short form videos. Probably took me like 15 to 20 minutes to create 15 pieces of content. So if I can do that, you can do that. Now, did I do that on my first day? Was I creating 15 pieces of content in like 15, 20 minutes? No, of course not. It's a process, guys. But if you don't start the process, you're never gonna get the result. Simple as that. I'm not saying you're gonna get rich overnight here. I'm not saying that. But I'm telling you for sure, like, if you don't start a process like this, you'll never get rich. I can guarantee you that. If you don't learn like skills, you're never gonna get rich. It's just never gonna happen. You're gonna watch other people get rich. I can guarantee you that. So you just got to post 3 pieces of content a day. Makes the stress go away. This is what we teach, guys. Here's our strategy for promoting this business, which works for any business. You just post 3 pieces of content a day. You go live if you want to, just like me. And you can also post free ads. So we have this free ad strategy, right? So there's these websites you can go to, these high traffic websites where you can post ads for free. And you just copy and paste ads. It takes about 30 minutes. Like, you can post like 30 ads in 30 minutes. Like, it takes like a minute to post an ad, guys. Copy and paste. And we show you how to do everything, by the way. Like, we don't just like talk about it. We show you how to post content. We show you how to go live. We show you how to post free ads. Like, we teach you how to do everything. You just have to be willing to learn, right? Just like you're willing to go to school, you're willing to go to college, you're willing to do that, right? So you can learn some skill, so you can get a job that's going to pay you some money. You're willing to do that. How did that work out for you? Like, how did going to college work out for you? Did that, like, are you even using your degree? Because I heard like 48% of people don't even use their degree. Now, if I had kids, I don't have kids, but if I had kids, I would never encourage them necessarily to go to college, and I would never necessarily encourage them to get a job. What I would encourage them to do, like, I mean, they could do whatever they want, but what I would encourage them to do will learn digital marketing, learn how to become an entrepreneur, and learn how to invest. That's what I would encourage them to do. Right? If I can go back in time, I would have skipped school. I would have skipped it. I would have learned like the basic math and the basic English, and I would have just like focused on learning how to invest and learning how to be an entrepreneur. and music. Like there's three things I like to do, guys. I like music. I like to create music. I'm a musician. I like to travel, and I like business. Well, four things, and I like to invest. Now, some of you don't like. You're like, I don't want to invest. I don't want to start a business. I'm so afraid to invest. Ah, but you're not afraid to spend money on things you don't need. Make it make sense to me, guys. If you can, I don't think anybody can, but like, make it make sense. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Learn how to make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures online over time. See, guys, when someone hears me say like learn how to make 6 and 7 figures, they're like assume like I'm saying like overnight without having to do anything. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying over time, not overnight. Okay, that's the thing. See, a lot of people are like, oh, this is a scam, this is a scam, or that's a scam, because they just like assume that somebody's telling you you're going to get rich quick. Because some people do. Some people are like, oh yeah, you're going to get rich quick. Some people are scammers. I mean, there's scammers out there. I get it. I've fallen for it too, guys. Like I've fallen for it too. But that's just, you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? You know that phrase? You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just because something is a scam doesn't mean everything is a scam, guys. Right? You got to understand that. Just because something is a scam, because there are scams out there, that doesn't mean everything is a scam, guys. The most legit program, yes, for sure. Like I've tried so many businesses before, man. I failed miserably. Nothing worked for me. I spent years looking for stuff like this. Like I spent years looking for a way to make money online, guys, and nothing worked for me. Okay, like I ended up like wasting so much time and spending money on things that never worked for me. Now this is the only business that has ever worked for me, and I've gone on to make thousands of dollars so far, multiple 5 figures, and we've created over 100 6 figure incrementers inside of our community, guys. So like we have the proof. Like I can show you screenshots of wins. So like, what do you want to know, guys? Like, you want to know the cost? Drop a 1 for cost. Drop a 2 if you want to know more about this 2-hour workday that we teach, and drop a 3 if you want to see some wins. Like, I can show you wins from inside of our community of people like making money or whatever, because we have a section called wins. So I can show you the wins that people have in our community. I've been inside of this community for over a year. Like when I joined this community, guys, there's 9,000 people in the community. Okay. Now there's 58,000 people inside of our community. So I've seen people go from zero to multiple 6 figures. I see people making like 600, 900, $1,400 commissions. I see this every day, guys. Like for you, so for some of you, you're probably skeptical, which is normal. That's just normal. Because why are you skeptical? Because you want to be safe. Like you want to be safe. Like the mind, the nervous system, it wants to keep you safe. So you're skeptical about things because you're trying to protect yourself, but you're not necessarily protecting yourself by trying to be safe. Because some people like they think, okay, maybe I get a job, it's safe, but are jobs really safe? Are they really safe? If jobs are really safe, then why do a million people get fired every year? If jobs are really safe. Last time I checked, people have to drive their cars to work. Is driving a car really safe? Do people get in accidents ever? Does that ever happen? I don't think that does happen. So I don't think they're completely safe. But that's just the nature. Like you want to be safe, right? That's just normal. That's like psychology. But sometimes playing it safe is the most risky thing you can do. All the time, actually, really. You're taking risks, guys, every single day, like whether you know it or not. Like starting a business is a risk, but not starting a business is also a risk. Starting a business, yeah, there's a potential you might not make any money. Okay. Now, but there's also a potential that you'll make like 7 figures or more. Okay. But if you don't start the business, you might be stuck in a job that you hate. You might be overworked and underpaid, stressed out until the day you die. That's a risk. So you got to choose your risks. Like job is a risk just as much as a business is a risk. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures online around your schedule without having to work a job. I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger on Instagram one day. He was like, 78% of people don't like their jobs, but they don't do anything. Like 78% of people, guys, don't like their jobs. Do you like your job? God's watching you right now. The universe is watching you. Do you like your job? Because he knows, like God knows, he can see inside of your heart. Like there's no privacy, guys, because like the universe or God, whatever you like, there's no privacy. God's watching you all the time. So he knows he knows if you're being real. Like you can lie to me, You can lie to other people, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to the universe, guys. You can't lie to God because God's in your heart. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions around your schedule. You can do this around your schedule, guys. All you got to do is get your business set up one time. Set it up once. Set it up once, and then it's working for you 24/7. And then you gotta follow the 2-hour workday, man. Oh yeah, the 2-hour workday. You just gotta post content, go live, post free ads. You just got to be willing to do this stuff. You got to be willing to learn 1 to 2 hours a day, guys. Even if you did like 1 hour a day, just learning how to do this stuff, then you're doing better than 99% of people in the world. Because like 99% of people in the world won't even like, I heard like only 8% of people even attempt to start a business. Now, out of those 8% of people that even attempt to start a business, how many people like stick with that business for a year? The numbers probably drop. How many people stick with that business for 3 years? Probably drop even more, right? You just got to be willing to commit 1 to 2 hours a day, learning how to build a business, learning how to do this stuff, learning digital marketing until you hit your goals. That's all. You got to sacrifice. Instead of watching Netflix and watching TV, instead of scrolling on social media, just 1 to 2 hours a day, focus on building a business so you can live a life of freedom. That's the reason we build a business, guys, to live a life of freedom, whatever that means for you. Like freedom for me just means like traveling the world. I've already traveled the world a bit, but I want to travel more. Like freedom for me, like I like to go to live events. I like to go to concerts. Okay. I like to travel. I like to go to like a lot of tropical places. I went on my first cruise last year because of this community. That was fun. I would do that again. So that's what I want to do. I just want to travel the world, have fun, live events. And then when I'm not traveling, I'm just chilling in my house. What am I doing in my house? Building my business, meditating, playing guitar, reading books, watching some TV, which I do at the end of the day. Like I like to watch TV, but I do it at the end of the day. And during the day, I'm trying to be as productive as possible, right? That's what I do. That's how I do things. Because time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, guys. Time is ticking, whether you like it or not. So, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? Like, what is one thing that you're doing today that your future self is going to thank you for? Like, you should think about that throughout the day, guys. What did you do today during the day? Like, what are you doing that is serving you, and what are you doing that is sabotaging you? Because if you're aware, you'll realize there's a lot of things you're doing throughout the day that are sabotaging you. That could be eating. That could be eating too much. That could be watching too much TV. That could be scrolling on social media too much. That's called sabotage. Drinking too much. Whatever. You know what you're doing. You know your vices. So you got to be aware of like what is serving you and what is sabotaging you. Like what is serving you? Exercise. Like are you exercising every day? Are you eating healthy? Are you learning like skills? Like are you meditating? Like what are you doing? See, what have I done today, guys? I made an intention that I'm gonna like I'm gonna manifest a six pack this year. Okay. I'm gonna manifest a six pack. I've never had a six pack in my life. Like a slight six pack, but not really. But I'm 44 years old. I've never had a six pack in my life. But I decided I'm gonna get a six pack this year. So how am I gonna do that? Well, I'm doing burpees every day, minimum 60 burpees a day, and I'm doing a lot of push-ups every day. I'm doing like a couple hundred push-ups a day. But when I started, it was hard. But now I'm in momentum, guys. Now I'm in momentum. Now it's just a matter of time. I don't even question it anymore. It's a matter of time. Because the first thing I do in the morning before I do anything else is I do my exercise. Okay. So I'm gonna manifest a six pack. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I don't know. But it's gonna happen. So you got to set an intention for yourself. And then after I do that, then I'm gonna really focus once I get that six pack down, I get that perfect health down. I'm just gonna focus my attention on on my business and music. That's it. Like I'm gonna focus on making millions and millions of dollars and becoming the best musician that I can possibly be. Okay. So you got to have an intention. You got to set like an intention. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what is your goal? Like I have my goals, guys, for the year. I want to make $500,000 this year. Like, how much money do you want to make this year? I want to make $500,000 with this business and whatever other way it comes in. I don't care. $500,000 a year, guys. Guess what? I went to ChatGPT. I created an image of $500,000 in my bank account, and I'm gonna look at this every single day. That's what I want to see. I want to see $500,000 in my bank account this year. And then I'm going to do what I need to do to get that $500,000. So what am I going to do? How am I going to get that money? Well, it's going to be either through digital marketing. It's probably going to be from like either digital marketing, coaching, or music, because those are the three things that I really focus my attention on, my energy on. So it's probably going to be one of those things, most likely. Now, if it comes in a different way, great, I'll take it. So, what is your intention? Like, how much money do you want to make this year? Do you even know? Do you have any idea? Have you ever like thought about this? Like, how much money do you want to make every year? Do you ever think about this stuff? Like, you probably should. Like, how much money do you want to make and why? Like, I want to make $500,000 so I can pay off my minimal debts. I have some debt, but it's not a lot. Most of that debt that I have is just like business debt. It's actually all business debt. So I want to pay off my debts, and then the rest of it, like, I'll invest a little bit. See, this is how I like to use my money. Like, part of it's like saving, part of it's investing, and part of it's just like fun. Fun just means traveling or whatever. Fun, travel. Okay, that's how I like to do things. And that's how a lot of people teach. Like, a lot of people that are like financial advisors and stuff, they teach like some of your money should be invested, some of your money should be saved, and some of your money should be used for fun, traveling, eating out, whatever it is for you, right? Maybe it's buying clothes. I don't care about clothes, as you can see. Like, I could care less. Do I have any jewelry? Do you see any ice? Do I got any ice on my neck? Do I got any? Am I wearing? No, I don't care. But now some of you might care about clothes. That might be your jam, right? So whatever you want, you got to focus on what you want, man. You got to focus on what you want. I got a vision board right in front of me that I look at every day. Beaches, money, guitars, every single day. I look at this. Do you have a vision board? Like, what are you doing? Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures online around your schedule without having to work a job. I don't like jobs. This is the reason, like, this is one of the reasons why I started my business. Actually, probably the number one reason. I don't like depending on other people for income. I don't like I'm an alpha. Now, maybe you're a beta. Maybe you like to depend on other people. Maybe you like to be bossed around. I'm not. I'm an alpha. Okay. I don't like to depend on other people for an income. I want to be financially independent. That's why I started my business, guys. That's probably the number one reason. I just want to be financially independent. I don't want to depend on anybody else for an income. I hate these freaking jobs. I freaking hate them because I've had so many bad experiences. Like, I've been fired. I've had my pay cut. I've had my hours reduced. I've been disrespected. Like, freaking hate it. Now, if you love it, do it. Do it up. Love your job. Work that job the rest of your life. But if you don't love it, get the freak out of that. Like, figure out how to like start building something on the side. It's 11. It's a 111, guys. It's 111, angel number. So this is the perfect time to start a business. 7 Figure Monk, right here. Any questions, guys? Any questions? See, I've been building this business for over a year. I made multiple 5 figures, thousands of dollars. So I can answer questions about this because I'm qualified. Now there's people that have made more than me, and you can meet them inside of our community. That's a cool thing. So you guys, like, not only can I help you build your business, but you can also learn from 6 and 7 figure incrementers inside of our community. So, like, what's the excuse? What's the excuse? Excuses aren't going to pay your bills, my friends. Excuses aren't going to pay your bills. Only taking action will pay your bills. Everything that you want in your life is on the other side of action. Everything. You got to take action, man. It's a book. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. I forgot to read it. I was supposed to read that book before I went live. I forgot. It's called The Science of Getting Rich, guys. You want to know the science of getting rich? According to The Science of Getting Rich, here it is. You got to have a crystal clear vision of what you want. Crystal clear. It's not enough to be like, I want extra money. I want to make more money. I want to travel more. Everybody wants to make more money, guys. Everybody wants to travel more. You got to have a crystal clear, like, how much money do you actually want? Okay. And then where do you want to travel? Like, where do you want to go? You want to go to Hawaii? You want to go to Bali? Well, see yourself there. Figure out which hotel you want to stay in. Like, you got to get crystal clear with your vision. You want a new car? What kind of car? Like, crystal clear. That's the step one of the science of getting rich. Step number two, you need some kind of system, man. You need some kind of channel so money can come to you, right? Money's not going to just fall from the sky. You need some kind of channel. So what is that channel? In human society, it's generally a business like this. You have a business, like I have a business out there for working for me 24/7, guys. So I can make money at any time because I have a business that's out there working for me 24/7, whether I am like looking at it or not. It's always out there working for me, just like Amazon. It's the same exact business model, guys. I have an e-commerce business model. I sell digital products I didn't create myself. Okay. Just like Jeff Bezos, he makes $150 million a day. because he has a system. It's called Amazon. Have you heard of it? Yeah, of course. That's how he makes money in his sleep, guys. I'd have the exact same business model. The difference is he has thousands of products. I have 10. Okay. So you need a system so money can come to you. And then what do you need? What's the next step? The science of getting rich? You got to take action every day, aligned action. So if you have a business, what is that action you have to take? Marketing. That's the main thing, guys. That's one thing you got to do. Marketing. You just got to master one thing. And well, guess what? We teach social media marketing. So that means the one thing you got to master, one thing is creating content. That's the one thing you got to master. Now, I know about business because I read books time to time. So like there's 4 different ways to market any business. There's called paid, you can do paid ads, you can do warm outreach, you can do cold outreach, and you can do free strategies. So we teach you the free strategies, social media marketing. So all you got to do is master one thing, guys. Literally one thing will make you rich. It's already been proven, guys, inside of this business and in the world in general. If you can just master creating content, one thing, guys, you got to focus your attention on creating content. You master that, you'll never have to worry about money again. One thing. Instead, see, this is where people mess up. They try to do like 10 million different things, like 10 different strategies. Like I'm going to do TikTok shop. I'm going to do affiliate marketing. I'm going to do Etsy. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. They're doing like 5 million different things. That's why they don't make any money. That's why you need one offer, one system, one strategy. Okay. Now, once you get big time, then you can do everything and you can pay people to do everything for you. See, once you get big time, you can pay people to do paid ads for you. You can pay people to like post your content for you. You can pay people to cold message people. You can pay people to do all this stuff. But in the beginning, you got to do the stuff yourself. Okay. So like you could do paid ads. Like with this business, you could do paid ads. If you want to do paid ads, you could do paid ads. You can do that. You can do warm outreach. You can bother your friends and family. You could do that. You could do cold outreach. You could cold message strangers. You can do that. Or you can do what we teach. You can do the free strategies. Just post content every day, go live, copy and paste free ads. Okay. But pick one strategy and just stick with it. That's it, guys. That's how you make 6 and 7 figures. The problem is people, they don't have an offer. Like, do you have an offer, guys? Do you have anything that you're promoting out there in the world? If not, go to sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. And check out what I do and see if you want to do it too. See if this is a good fit for you. See if you like what you see, do it. Okay. Do you have an offer? Do you have a system? Do you have a way to make money in your sleep? I do. And do you have a strategy that you're doing? I have a strategy. The strategy that I'm doing right now, guys. I'm doing the strategy right now. I'm posting content and I'm going live. And I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. So guess what? My lives are recorded on YouTube. Okay. So people can rewatch my lives, guys. It's called leverage. See, my content's out there working for me 24/7. So like after this live is done, my live is saved on YouTube and people can watch that live over and over again. Now, let's say somebody watches this live and they see a lot and they're like, wow, this makes sense. And then they go to my website and they purchase a product. Boom. Because I went live, guys. Okay. And I've personally I've been on my lives and I've made like $900 or more from a live, guys, because somebody like connected with me and they saw value and then they purchased a product from me. And I've seen people like have $2,700 lives. I've seen people in our community, guys. They've had like $2,700 lives. Like they'd be on a live, like this one girl, she went live. She's like, man, I just went live for 30 minutes. I just made $2,700 because we have one product that sells for 900. Okay. So she got 3 customers on her live. Boom. $2,700, guys, for 30 minutes of work. And we have so many stories. We have we got 58,000 people in our community, guys. Like we got so many stories of people going live and making money or people making 6 figures. We got so many stories, guys. Now, do you want to be this? Do you want to be the next story? That's the question. Because there will be more. Like whether you join this business or not, there will be more 6 and 7 figure income earners created. Okay, there will be more. It's guaranteed. It's already going to happen. Like we just got another 6 figure income earner a couple weeks ago or something. Her name is Mindy, and I met her because also, guys, we have a community of 58,000 people, but we also do live events, which is great. We do live events. If you want to attend a live event, if you want to go all in on this business, you can go all in, guys. You can go to the live events. You can meet the 6 and 7 figure income earners and we have a lot of fun too, guys. When I went to these live events, like I had a blast. One of the live events was a cruise. Okay. My first ever cruise. So I went to Miami, to Cozumel, Mexico, to the Bahamas. We were partying, we were having a blast, and we're also like, working like masterminding. You need a mastermind. Like in the book Think and Grow Rich, it says it's important to be part of a mastermind, like a group of people that are like focused on the same goals. Okay. Because you don't want to just be by yourself, because not only is that not fun, but it's hard. So you want to be part of a community where you like have a mastermind where you got like-minded people focused on the same goals, like us. Like most of us guys, we're focused on making 6 and 7 figures. Okay. Most of us in our community, we're focused on making 6 and 7 figures and impacting lives. Now, some maybe they don't want it, they don't care about making 7 figures. Maybe they just want to make an extra, $1,000 a month, whatever. Some people are like that, right? Now, I want to make 7 figures. I want to make multiple 7 figures because the life that I want to live, it requires that. Like I have to like to live the life that I truly want to live, which is like a life on vacay where I'm just traveling the world, staying in luxury resorts, just living the life of my dreams. Like I need to make millions and millions of dollars to do that, to live the life that I really, truly want to live. Now, do you like think about it? Like, how much money do you really need to live the life that you really want to live, guys? Like, truly want to live. Okay. Like, do you even know? Do you even know the life that you really want to live? Like, I know what I want to do, like, more or less. I know what I want to do. Travel the world, tropical places, freaking live concert, live events, concerts. I just went to see Sublime recently in concert. You know Sublime, guys? Did you ever see Sublime? Do you know Sublime from the 90s? I don't practice Santeria. I just saw them in concert, front stage, San Diego. Freaking amazing. I want to do that. I want to see Sublime again and again and again because I love that band. It's one of my faves. Okay, I want to see them again and again and again. I loved it. See, that's what life's all about, guys. How am I doing? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. See, we're living in the moment, right? The past is gone. The future is we don't know. What did they say? The future is unknown. All we have is the present moment. That's all we have, guys, because you don't know. You don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. You can't guarantee that nobody can guarantee that they're gonna live tomorrow. So all we have is the present moment. So why don't you just choose to be freaking happy in the present? Just choose to be great. Because that's all we have, guys. Guess what? Oh, past is gone. We just passed. The past is over, guys. The past is gone. We just lost 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds gone past. Future unknown. All you got right now is the present moment. That's all we ever have, guys, is the present. So why don't you just choose to be great in the present, and then you'll be great all the time. Choose to be great. Choose to be happy. People choose to be miserable. People choose to be depressed. I don't believe in depression. I believe it's a choice. And that's speaking from someone who's gone through depression. Okay. Like you don't have to be depressed. Now, are there some people with maybe like chemical imbalances? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But like you can choose to be happy in the moment, in the now. If you can just stay happy in the now, well, you'll always be happy because all we have is the now. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures around your schedule without having to work a job. Just check it out. Have the guts to check it out. Just check it out. If you like it, just do it. See, all you got to do is go here, go to my website, put your email in, and then you're going to have instant access to all the information. You check out all the information. Okay. And if you like it, get started. And if you don't like it, all you got to do is unsubscribe from my email list. That's it, guys. You just got to unsubscribe from my email list. You'll never hear from me again. You'll never hear about, making 6 and 7 figures. You'll never hear about making $600, $900, and $1,400 days. You'll never hear about it again until you see me again or you see somebody else. Because we got 58,000 people in our community, guys. So maybe one day you're scrolling on social media and you see somebody else inside of our community. You'd be like, oh, no, they're from the 7 Figure Monk community. Okay, because if you're searching for ways to make money online, then you're going to run into people like me quite a bit because that's what you're searching for. See, the algorithms give you what you're searching for, guys. Like if you're ever looking for ways to make money online and you engage in content that talks about making money online or whatever, then you're going to get more content like that. That's how the algorithms work, right? If you're searching for cat videos, well, guess what? The algorithms are going to send you cat videos and they're going to send you ads too. Like they're going to send you ads based on what you search for. Okay. Like, for example, if I start searching, like I play guitar, right? So if I start searching for like guitar courses and how to play guitar, then guess what's going to happen? The algorithms are going to send me ads about guitar courses, how to play guitar, things about guitar. Okay. That's how the algorithms work. So sometimes people are like, man, I see people like you promoting all these, courses and businesses and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's because you're engaging with that kind of content. That's why. Because there's some people they'll never see me because they never engage with this kind of content. That's how the algorithms work, guys. You got to understand the algorithms. People are not aware. People are not aware. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Go here, check it out. There's a link in my bio too. So this is how you make 6 and 7 figures online, guys. Simplified. Simplified offer, system, strategy. Now the offer can be anything, guys. You can do what I'm doing. You can promote the products that I'm promoting, or you can promote other products. It doesn't matter. But the offer, it's a product, it's an opportunity, or it's a service. That's what every single business on the planet promotes. They promote products, opportunities, or services. Now I promote all three. Like, this is a business in a box. So that means you get an opportunity to have your own business. You get a product, which is the digital programs that we promote. And then you get a service. What's the service? You get access to our community. You get millionaire mentoring inside of our community. So I promote a product, and offer an opportunity, and a service. Okay. And we earn 100% profit. Okay. So every time, like, I promote 5 different digital programs in the e-learning industry. So that allows me to earn 100, 300, 600, and 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again, guys. Okay. I like to focus, like, when I'm promoting this business, I talk more about the 600, the 900, and $1,400 commissions. Like, when I create a piece of content about my business, I call it a curiosity post. Okay. I want to create some curiosity. So I'll talk about like earning 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. Because that creates curiosity, right? People are gonna be like, whoa, how do you do that? Curiosity. Why do I do that? So they go to my website. That's called a curiosity post. Okay. So when I'm creating content, I don't really talk about the $100 commissions because that's not so sexy. I talk about the 600, the 900, and the $1,400 commissions. Okay. Check out my content, guys. You'll see. See, when it comes to creating content, like, basically you want to create like curiosity posts. Like, what this is what you do. Create little 7-second videos with words on the screen. Okay. Like, one piece of content, guys, it's a 7-second video with words on the screen. Okay. A little text overlay, right? With some trending audio. By the way, to create like a 7-second video, guys, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to create it and post it. 5 to 10 minutes. But that one video can make you thousands of dollars, guys. Because your video is out there working for you 24/7. That one video can make you thousands of dollars. Just one 7-second video. Okay, so you create one 7-second video. Another video can do like a talking video. Okay, so I'll create like a talking video about my business, curiosity post, talking about like earning. Hey, like, I'll say like something like this: would an extra $1,400 a day help you out? That's 42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Would learning these skills help you? Of course, results aren't typical. See, I put a little disclaimer in there, right? Results aren't typical. So don't be typical, right? I'll put a little disclaimer in there. If I'm gonna talk about some kind of outrageous number like that, because that's an outrageous number. I get it. I get it. That's an outrageous number. So if I'm gonna throw out like an outrageous number like that, but like, guys, Jeff Bezos makes $150 million in a day. Okay. So some of you might be like, oh, that sounds outrageous. But there's people making $150 million a day in the world. Okay. So, like, you got to think bigger. See, part of the reason why I say like that, like, 1,400 a day, 42,000 a month, because it also makes people think bigger. Because a lot of you, like, pretty much most people, they're thinking way too small. They have so many limiting beliefs. Right. So, but if I do say some number like that, like make 14, like if I say like, would an extra 1,400 a day help you out? That's 42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. If I'm going to say something like that, then I'll put a disclaimer on it. I'll say like, results aren't typical, so don't be typical. Like, this is a legitimate business. It requires legitimate effort. I'll throw that in there. Okay. Disclaimer. And then I'll just say, yeah, all you need is Wi-Fi, your phone, and 2 hours a day. You don't need experience because we show you how to do everything. So if you want to learn more about this, like how to make money online from your phone with a 2-hour workday, then just comment ready, and I'll share the details with you. So I have a CTA. the comment ready. That's my CTA, guys. Comment ready. So every time people say ready, I just say, all I do is I just copy and paste sevenfiguremonk.com for details. I keep it short and simple. I don't want to do like a paragraph. Yeah, go here and then learn how to blah, 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 blah. No, sevenfiguremonk.com for details because they asked for the information. So I'm just giving them what they asked for. Okay. So that little piece of video, that little example I gave you, would an extra 1,400 a day help you out? That's the hook, guys. See, people are scrolling on social media. So that's my hook. Would an extra $1,400 a day help you out? Now, would you stop if someone was talking about making $1,400 in a day? Would that stop your scroll, guys? That's called a hook, right? The first 5 seconds of your video, you got to stop the scroll. And then I'm going into like creating curiosity. That's a curiosity post, really. Okay. So that's just giving you an example. That's kind of like a curiosity post. Now, another post I can do is like a value post. You want to mix the value with the business because you don't always want to do the business because then people might just see you as like an advertisement. They might just see like, oh, this person is just like an ad. They're just promoting, which is fine if you want to do that. But you can also mix in some value. Like I know people that all they do is do business posts, but they've made multiple six figures doing that. So like you can do that, but you can also throw in like value posts. That could be like just a tip. That could be like, hey, 3 tips. Here are 3 tips to get more leads for your business. Okay. Tip number 1, post content every day on social media. Tip number 2, go live on social media. Tip number 3, post free ads on high traffic websites. So if this tip was helpful, make sure you follow me because I'm going to be posting more tips about how to get more leads and how to build a business from home. That's called a value post, guys. Nothing to do with my business. Nothing to do with my business. I could like, so you can like, so value posts are really easy to do because if you're inside of our community, guys, we give you like, we have so much training and we do like daily trainings. So all you got to do is watch one of our daily trainings and then like write down something that you learned and then just go on social media and be like, hey, today in our community, I learned this. I learned like just teach. It's called ILT, guys. Invest, learn, teach. Now, by the way, I need to do more value posts because sometimes I just forget about doing them and I need to do more value posts. It's called invest. It's called ILT. Invest, learn, teach. You invest your time or money into something and then you teach it. Anybody on the planet can do that, guys. You can just go on Google and just like go search something like how to get more leads. And then you just read and it tell you and then be like, hey guys, here's 3 ways to get more leads. So you can just go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, hey, can you give me like I want to create a value post for my business? Like, can you give me some examples of what I can talk about? There you go. So you want to mix your value, you want to mix value posts with your business posts. So then people are going to see you as a guide. They're going to see you as an authority. They're going to see you as a teacher. Like right now, guys, what I'm giving you is straight value. I'm giving you straight value right now. Like I'm teaching you how to create value posts. That's value, guys. I just gave you value, right? I gave you a lot of value. This whole business, guys. I told you how to make 6 and 7 figures. I mean, I gave like this is how you make 6 and 7 figures. Screenshot it. This is exactly how you make 6 and 7 figures, guys. Because how do I know this? Because I personally know people that have made 7 figures doing this exact same stuff. Like I have 3 people that I know personally that have made multiple 7 figures doing this with having an offer, having a system, and having a strategy. Okay, that's why I can tell you that it works because I personally know these people, guys. Like I know them. Where are you from? I'm from America. I'm from Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Go blue. Where are you from? Drop it in the comments, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm Dan from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And now I help everyday men and women make 7 figures online. So I'm born and raised in Michigan, Ann Arbor, and I lived in New York City for a while. I also lived abroad for a while, but now I'm back in Ann Arbor again. I like Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor's chill. Like Ann Arbor's great because we got sports, we got everything here. You know, it's like a little it's like a mini city. It's not New York, of course, but we have enough. We have enough here, and it's pretty chill. It's actually considered one of the 100 best cities to live in America. Ann Arbor. It's a pretty chill place. Like you don't even need a car here because like everything's pretty like compact. You can just have like an e-bike, just cruise around, chill. It's a good place. I like it. It's just cold in the winter. That's all. I like tropical places, but the thing with tropical places, you got to deal with like natural disasters, right? You got to deal with hurricanes and stuff like that. That's the problem with tropical places. But in Michigan, they say like Michigan's one of the safest places. When it comes to natural disasters, it's one of the safest places. We don't get too many hurricanes in Michigan. We just got to deal with the cold. That's all. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check out this business, guys. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures around your schedule. Now, if that sounds too hard for you, then I'm sorry. You got to work on your mindset. See, because if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. Henry Ford said this, guys. Michigan, Henry Ford. He says, greatest quote, one of the best quotes ever. It's true. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So, like, when I'm talking about making 6 and 7 figures, like, how does that make you feel, guys? Does that sound like something you can figure out? Or does that sound like, no, I can't do that? Like, and a lot of it's subconscious, guys. They say like 90% of like our subconscious mind, like controls like 90% of our lives, something like that. Our subconscious mind, guys. You've been programmed throughout, this life, maybe even previous lives. If you believe in reincarnation, maybe you've been programmed from life after life after life, guys, from thinking and acting and feeling in certain ways. So you got to rewire your subconscious programming. Okay. And we teach you how to do that inside of our community. Like we have mindset training and stuff. Like I'm all about mindset, guys. Like you can join my community for free too. Like I just launched my own community recently. Like my brand is Seven Figure Monk. So I just launched my own community inside of this platform called School. It's called the Seven Figure Monk Academy. So like basically that community is all about mindset, money, and master, like mindset, money, mastery. So basically I'm going to be teaching all about mindset and how to build multiple streams of income and digital marketing. That's pretty much what I'm going to be teaching. Okay. And it's just gonna, yeah, you can join this community, guys. You can see how I'm building a community from scratch. You can see where it goes. You can follow my journey too. See if I become this 7 figure income earner. See if I make millions and millions of dollars, guys. You can see. You can watch the journey, watch it unfold. That's my goal. I want to make millions and millions of dollars. I'm not afraid to say it. Not afraid. One of my friends, he's a millionaire, by the way. He drives a 911 Porsche Turbo that I got to ride around in. He would drive me around in his Porsche all the time, which was really fun. So he drives a 911 Porsche Turbo. You know how much that cost? $250,000, guys. That Porsche Turbo that he bought, $250,000. Okay, I've been in that car many times. It's great. So he says, I want to make millions and millions of dollars because that means I'm going to help a lot of people. That's his mindset. Because he understands like money comes from people generally, right, guys? You understand? Money comes from people. Like we exchange money. Whenever you buy something, that money goes somewhere. Whatever you buy, guys, like whatever bill you're paying, like when you're paying for your electric bills and stuff, guess what? That money's going to somebody's pocket. Anytime you buy something from Amazon, that money's going to somebody's pocket. Okay. So money comes from people. So his mindset is, I want to make millions of dollars because that means I helped a lot of people. Okay. You see the mindset? So like you should start a business that helps people. Like my business has the potential to help people make 6 and 7 figures so they can live a life of freedom. Right? That's a tremendous amount of value. See, some businesses, they don't really offer so much value. There's a lot of these businesses, like if you're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, like you're selling overpriced products to people. You are. It's just a fact because that's the nature of the business. Like most of these companies, they're selling overpriced products, right? I mean, if you know anything about business, it doesn't cost these companies, especially these big companies that have been around for years and years and years, it costs them like nothing to create a product, but then they mark up the prices, price gouging, guys. Okay. So you're getting overcharged. You just are. Capitalism. You're getting overcharged every time you buy something, guys. But with this business, we we undercharge. Okay. Because with a one-time investment here, you have the potential to make 6 and 7 figures, which means you're getting way more than what you paid for. See, that's how you want to structure a business, guys. You want to give people more in value and use value than what they pay for in cash value. That's the way you want to run a business. That's the most ethical way to do it. Some of these companies, they're not really ethical. Now, they might not like that I say that, but it's true. I mean, if you're creating something for 50 cents and then you're selling it for like $100, whatever, is that really ethical? I mean, if I was your friend and I bought something for 50 cents and I sold it to you for $100, would you still want to be my friend? I wouldn't want to be your friend, guys. If you purchased something, like if you bought something for 50 cents and then you sold it for me for $100, we're not friends anymore. Like we're not friends. Okay. So that's what these companies are doing to you. You're getting overcharged every time you buy something, especially in America. Like I've been overseas, guys, where the cost of products is super cheap. But in America, it's just that's the way it is. So you're getting screwed every day. You're getting screwed. That's my point. So people are like, man, these scams, all these scams. You're getting scammed by these companies every freaking day. And then and some people are like, oh, you got to spend money to start a business. Yeah, how much money are you spending at your job? How much money do you spend to go to work? Because they say the average person who has a car and they pay for gas, they're spending like $400 to $600 a month just to go to their jobs, which means they're spending like $6,000 a year just to go to their job. Transportation costs. Then you got to buy clothes. Then some people buy food. Your job's costing you money. Jobs aren't even free. Jobs are not free, guys. Just like think about it. This will probably make you aware because awareness is the first step to change. Some people they don't want to listen to this because they want to stick their head in the sand. They don't want to change. They don't want to be bothered. But like think about how much money you're spending just to go to a job that you may or may not like. You're probably spending quite a bit of money just to work a job, guys. Jobs aren't free. And then the government comes like thieves in the night and they take your income, 30% of your income, then income tax. Big scam, in my opinion. These are big scams, man. Freaking income tax. Like, who are you to tax? Like, are you like, do you own the get? Do you? Nobody owns the land, guys. This is God's land. Nobody owns the land. Okay, this is God owns the land. You want to know who owns the land? You want to know who owns planet Earth? You want to know who owns America? God. Okay, but then the government's coming in like thieves. Yeah, we're gonna just take some of that income tax. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of that. Yeah, give us some of that. Yeah, thank you very much. You do all the work and they come and take your money with taxes. Yeah. Yep. That's how it is, man. Don't shoot the messenger. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, check it out, guys. Learn how to make 600, 900, or $1,400 commissions over and over again. Done for you digital business in a box. This is for people that are like serious about freedom and just serious about learning. Like, don't you want to learn how to become an entrepreneur? Because there's basically like two ways you can make money, guys. You can be an employee, which means you're working for other people, right? It means you're building other people's businesses. You're making other people rich. That's what you're doing as an employee. Okay. Or you can be an entrepreneur, which means you're a business owner, which means you're making yourself rich. Now, I prefer to make myself rich. Okay. I prefer to do that. So you can learn how to do all this stuff. Just learn how to become an entrepreneur. Even if you didn't make any money, guys, just learning how to become an entrepreneur, learning how to like, build a business, learning how to do email marketing, attraction marketing, all this stuff. Those are skills you can use for the rest of your life. Okay. Those are skills that like 90% of people will never learn. So you're already doing better than like 90% of the people in the world because 90% of people won't even attempt to learn these skills, guys. Right? Maybe more now. The number is probably going to increase because people are realizing that this job system isn't working anymore. They're starting to realize that digital marketing is the way to go. People are starting to wake up to this fact, guys. More and more people are probably starting digital marketing than ever because they're just seeing what's going on in the world. They're seeing how like the jobs aren't really working anymore. Companies are closing down. People are getting fired. AI is coming in hot. So people are starting to wake up a bit. So I think honestly, I think so many people are going to start doing digital marketing more than ever before in history. Because digital marketing, guys, has been around since the 90s. It's been around earlier, technically, but it's been around since the 90s, guys. Like digital marketing is not some new thing. Digital marketing just means you're promoting or selling something online. That's been around since the beginning of the internet, guys. It's not a new thing, but people are just waking up to it more and more because people are realizing, hey, People are realizing like you can make money online. You can make more money online than you can make at your job. Right? We got 58,000 people in our community, guys. We've created over 100 six-figure income earners. Maybe you've noticed. Maybe you've seen people online. They're like talking about, hey man, I made $10,000 with digital marketing. I made 50,000. I made $100,000 with digital marketing. Have you seen that before? So why not you? Why aren't you learning the skills? Because if you don't learn these skills, guys, you're just going to get left behind. You are. If you don't learn the skills, you're going to get left behind, guys. Like there's teenagers that are doing digital marketing and they're making more money than you. There's literally teenagers, guys. I know people. Like I know this one guy. He makes over $500,000 a year. He's 17 years old doing digital marketing, guys. Like so, you're just going to get left behind. This is the reality. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Check out this business. See if it's a fit for you. It may be a fit for you. It may not be. So all you got to do is go here, enter your email in, check out the information. And if you see an opportunity, get started. And if you don't see an opportunity, then just unsubscribe from my email list. Like if you don't want to learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, you don't want to learn how to make 6 and 7 figures over time, then just unsubscribe to my email list. It's no problem, guys. See, this is a rejection-free business. You never have to hear the word no because you're not getting on the phone with people. You're not cold messaging people. Like I've cold messages. I've done MLM before where I had to cold message people. So like I would get rejected a lot. People would be like, no, or they would insult me because people are nice. They'll just install random strangers. So either people would say no, or they would just insult me. Sometimes they would block me. Sometimes they would buy, not very many times, but they'd block me or insult me or say no, or just ghost me, ignore me. That's it. There's a lot of rejection. If you're cold messaging strangers, you're going to get rejected a lot. Okay. I had one job where I used to go door to door and I was knocking. It was a job I had trying to sell stuff. Yeah, that was, you want to see how humans are? Go knock door to door, guys. Try to do door to door sales. You'll learn a lot about humans that way. You'll learn a lot about humans cold messaging people too. Some people are just nasty, man. Like you're just like, hey, would you be open to checking out this opportunity I have? No, get out of my face. I hate you, loser. Like really nice people out there, huh? Really, really kind souls. You know, treat other people how you want to be treated, right? Treat other people how you want to be treated. Like this is stuff like we learn when we're like 5, but a lot of people don't even follow this stuff. A lot of people, like most people don't actually. Most people don't treat other people how they want to be treated. They don't. A lot of people at least. I've seen it. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Learn how to make 6 and 7 figures online. Okay, I'm going to go. I hope you see a different perspective. I hope you realize like jobs aren't the only way to make money. They're not even the best way to make money. Technically, jobs, guys, are the worst way to make money. They're technically the worst way to make money. The best way to make money that's proven is by being an entrepreneur and investing. Those are technically the best ways to make money. Because the richest people in the world, guys, they're not employees. They're entrepreneurs and they're investors. It's just the facts. If you don't believe me, go check it out. Google it. All right. Peace, peace, peace and love, my friends. Peace and love.